Hi there, and welcome to another video of Measureschool.com, where we teach you the data-driven way of digital marketing. My name is Julian, and today I want to talk with you about the new Autotrack feature within Google Analytics, which stands to revolutionize, yet again, how we can pick up important interactions such as clicks, form submits, and more with Google Analytics. This time it's all happening automatic. And what it exactly does, how it works, and if you should use it, all of this coming up in this video. So let's dive in. So Google Analytics recently announced the new Autotrack plugin for Google Analytics on this blog post. And I talk about how they want to make things easier for people who don't have the ability to customize their Google Analytics implementation to their business needs. And as you know, this is a very important part of a proper Google Analytics installation, actually customizing your installation to pick up the important interactions on your website. And with this plugin, it gets a little bit easier because with Google Analytics, we can now track certain things by default with this plugin. So what is Autotrack for Universal Analytics actually? Well, it's a library and it comes in a form of a Google Analytics plugin. You might have heard of plugins such as the cross-domain tracking plugin or the enhanced link attribution plugin, which you can also install with your Google Analytics. And the Autotrack feature is also just a plugin for Google Analytics. And it gives you the ability to track certain interactions by default, such as outbound link clicks, which will be picked up, form submits, but also media queries, which are important for websites that have responsive design. And then you can, for example, pick up what screen the user saw your content on and which version of the website he used, if you have built that in correctly. And then there's another feature which is mostly for one-page websites or Ajax websites where no new page view is generated. If you have built in the right push states for the history events, then you will be able to see that later automatically in your Google Analytics. So how can you install this plugin for Google Analytics? Well, it's actually pretty easy. You just customize a little bit of your Google Analytics code and require that plugin to load once Google Analytics is initiated. So it will be deployed on your site and then it will send in these events automatically to Google Analytics. Unfortunately, on the Google Tag Manager side, plugins haven't been properly supported by the tag template, so we can find an option in our Google Analytics template. If you want to use this feature, then you need to port your page view tracking code into a custom HTML tag and again require that plugin upon the initiation of this tag. Now, once you have installed it, we get another feature that is quite cool, which is declarative event tracking. What does that mean? Well, if you, for example, have a link that you put into a blog post and you have the ability to actually edit the HTML, we can use certain data attributes that Google Analytics gives us, which is the data minus GA and then category or action or label, which we can fill inside of this HTML tag. And if Autotrack is enabled and the plugin loaded, then any click on this link will be automatically picked up by Google Analytics and shown in your event reports. Now, what is the data that you get in the end? Well, it's a little bit different from event to event, but mainly Google Analytics gives us an overview on the data points that we can see in their demo site. For all the link clicks and the form submits, you get events sent into Google Analytics. So you'll find them under your normal event reports. In the case of media queries, so which version of your site did the user see in terms of responsiveness? So was it the biggest template that you have or the smallest template that you have on their mobile phone? This will be sent in as custom dimensions. So you would need to build a custom report or pull the data out via the reporting API like they did here. And also in the case of Ajax websites, you would have events being sent in to your page. So the Google Analytics team has really built a little plugin for people who are short on resources and want to at least track these events in Google Analytics automatically. As you might have seen, it still requires you to change something in the analytics code or build in declarative event tracking into your HTML tags. But all in all, it replaces some of the functionality that you have available in Google Tag Manager to easily send in event tracking. So there you have it. Now you know everything about the new Autotrack feature within Google Analytics. In my opinion, it is a great plugin library for people who are just getting started with Google Analytics and want to track events by default. But everybody knows that Google Analytics is a very individual tool, and in my opinion, you still need to customize your installation in order to get the most out of Google Analytics. And that's what we teach you here at Measureschool. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up or subscribe to our channel so we can bring you the newest developments in digital measurement every week. My name is Julian. Till next time.